Hello there YouTube, I'm Galadite74, and in today's video I've got a pretty exciting one for you guys. In this game I will be showing you quarterfinals of BBL. The regular season has ended and we finished 7-1 and in first place. I'm really happy with this achievement. It's only the second time I've ever finished a league in first place. The other time being UPA, and you guys, most of you know what happened there. Hopefully we can have a repeat performance. In this season though, the first half we got pretty lucky. The second half was pretty clean for the most part. Unfortunately for us though, one of our opponents today is Ultra Player and his New Orleans Saints Snow. And we got pretty lucky against him last time. Hopefully karma doesn't come back to bite us. I hope for a clean game here and we can just come out on top of it. There were 3 people we could have fought depending on how we played last week. It was Matt O'Shea, Ultra Player, and D-Ray. I listed those off in order of who I wanted to face based off matchup. So, we got middle of the pack. I can't complain about it too much. I don't really have too much else to say in terms of introduction. The team builder portion might be a little bit longer just because I want to talk about it more. It's playoffs, why not? So we can dive head first into the team builder here. Ultra Player's team is the same as last time. It is Groudon, Dragapult, Heatran, Conkeldurr, Togekiss, Venusaur, Uxie, Heliolisk, Cloyster, and Skuntank. So Sun, basically. I will say, the matchup initially isn't that bad for us. It's pretty good. However, because this is a rematch, it did make it a lot harder in terms of prep. Because Ultra Player is probably going to be prepping more for what I brought last time, and I definitely think I showed my hand last time. Things that to note though, I mentioned in my last video I was terrified of Cloyster. It didn't come. I think in this game, I hope Cloyster comes. There's many ways I can take advantage of it, and I'm just simply not scared of it. So I'm just kind of hoping he does bring that. Another thing is that we saw that without Skuntank, Lunala kind of destroys this team, and I still think that stands true, so I believe that Skuntank is 200% coming to this game. So I also built in a way to I can take advantage of that as well. Things that are scary though. The main thing is breaking. I brought a pretty offensive team last time, and this game is no different. I brought a lot more offense. However, that means in certain scenarios, he can come in with certain mons and just claim a kill. I'm looking at stuff like Flame Orb Conk, Dual Dance Groudon, which is what I'm most scared of. That thing can easily 6-0 my team, and Specs Heatran in the Sun. I don't expect Heatran to come in terms of specs because he's been bringing a lot more utility Heatran on this team. I'm not exactly sure why, but I haven't been building with this team. I don't know what it's like, but I think offense looks amazing against me. He did bring Conk last time, and he did bring Groudon last time. So those things are very scary, and they still are on this build. I thought about bringing Weezing to kind of help with those 2 things, but I couldn't fit it on the team. So they're still scary in this matchup. Finally, he's got to bring, I think, Togekiss or Uxie to deal with the potential Hawlucha threat. I think Hawlucha is dog, and in this matchup, it's not terrible, but considering how it went last time, I'm not going to fall back on Hawlucha again, so I'm not bringing it. But that's kind of it in terms of what I see coming and things like threats on his side. The game plan is to just break through his team as early as possible. I have a Melmetal set and a Lunala set that can kind of come in and out of this game, and a few other ways to make sure I don't lose to set up on the spot. So that's kind of the game plan going into this game. What I am bringing to this game consists of Tapu Koko, Manabuzz, Lunala, Seismitoad, Melmetal, and Mamoswine. The first thing I threw on this team is this Koko set. It is Choice Scarf, and the reason it is here is to check things getting out of hand in terms of speed control. I have lots of coverage for certain different scenarios. This outspeeds a Choice Scarf Groudon, a Venusaur and Sun, a Cloyster after a Shell Smash, and another Heliolisk Scarf. Those are the 4 things I was looking at. If you guys don't know me, I think fast Pokemon, especially like Tapu Koko range, being Choice Scarf is a shit idea. This game, the only reason, again, there's 4 different things that are all really good threats to my team. So I thought that's a lot of coverage in one thing. So I thought, let's do it. Let's throw the Scarf on there. I brought Physical last time. I don't want to do it again. So the next best set, I guess, was Choice Scarf. This is probably the only time you'll catch me running Choice Scarf Coco, but it's here, and it makes sure I don't lose on the spot to set up like I was just mentioning. Next is going to be Mandibuzz. This is mixed defenses again. This takes guaranteed two Dragon Darts from Dragon Fang Dragapult, and it takes Draco Meteors specs, I believe. That's kind of the EV spread here. I have both Knockoff and Foul Play, along with U-Turn and Roost. I want to prioritize Momentum, as I did last time, but I really want to double down on it this time. Knockoff is pretty nice in getting rid of items, and then Foul Play was to make sure Groudon can never set up on me. Same with stuff like the Cloyster and stuff, and even Dragapult, just in case, because Foul Play does a lot more than Knockoff. Knockoff is still good for getting rid of stuff like Heatran's items, or if Togekiss wants to switch in, its boots can be gone. That's why I liked both of the Dark Stabs. I didn't need anything else. Whirlwind's nice, so is Toxic, but I didn't need them. So this was the set I decided with. If this is around, Dragapult is never scary, as well as stuff like Venusaur isn't that big of a threat. And it's my one big defensive mon on this team. So that's Mandibuzz. Overcoat for a Sleep Powder too. Lunala, this is a set. This is the final set I put on this team just because of how unsure I was with things. I wanted to run Trick Ring Target so bad. I had to go in my front office and tell them to not let me bring that set because I know it wasn't going to be that good. It's mainly for the Skuntank, and if Ultra Player brought Black Sludge, that would just be kind of a waste. So I settled with this set. Calm Mind 3 attacks. I decided, because I ran Agility last time and prioritized getting speed control, that in this game, since I have Scarf Coco, I don't need to worry about speed as much. So I ran Dual Stab. Ice Beam was the best coverage for both Skuntank and something like the Groudon, which is pretty scary. And late game, the point of this is, if I have it late game, is to Calm Mind in front of something aggressively, and then hopefully have Skuntank in a range where it's 2-code by Ice Beam. I have Colbur Berry, so I can live some dark moves pretty freely. If the Shadow Shield is up, I'm gonna be pretty good. I won't be taking too much from a dark move. Sucker Punch is scary though, so if they have Sucker Punch, I might have to play a little bit differently. But if Skuntank's not there, this set just runs through Ultra Player's team. Simple as that. Fourth is Seismitoad and my quote suicide lead, quote, Rocks, Earth Power, Grass Knot, and Knockoff. This coverage is actually really good for his team. The only thing that doesn't mind this is Togekiss and the Uxie, like I mentioned. And if I can knock off their items, that's kind of a win in my favor. This is meant to just get up rocks early and then chip things down with Earth Power and Grass Knot. I have Rindo for the chance that I can come in later and tank a hit from something like the Heliolisk or other Grass Knot users. I didn't need the Sash because of my investment. If I lead off with this and then lead off with Life Orb Groudon, I have a really high chance of living the Blades. So I thought Rindo would just be better, just in case I used it mid-game. It's just kind of meant to get up rocks and just pivot around early. I don't expect Seismitoad to be around too long into the game, but the longer it's around, the more defensive utility I have, and that's going to be good for me. Fifth is Melmetal, and this was a set I was really looking forward to bringing. Double Iron Bash, Earthquake, Solar Beam, and Darkest Lariat with the Aqua Berry. This is meant to live fire attacks in the sun. Unless it's Specs Heatran, I do live any one, like if it's not a boosting item, even if it's like modest leftovers, I live a fire move in the sun, which is pretty sick. Double Iron Bash and Earthquake is all I really needed. Solar Beam is for the Cloyster if sun's up, and Darkest Lariat is for a setup Uxie that could possibly be annoying for my team. But this is what takes advantage of Cloyster and Skuntank I mentioned earlier. If this comes in, I click Double Iron Bash. Except for Heatran, there is no switch into Double Iron Bash. Heliolisk is not a switch in, Groudon takes over half, Conch takes over half, and I feel really good about my scenario. And that's kind of the purpose of this, is to kind of force out the Skuntank and Cloyster to get in my Melmetal to just fire off those attacks, because they can't do anything back to me, besides Skuntank could Flamethrower me. But I have Aqua Berry, and Skuntank's not the strongest in the entire world, so I'm not really too scared of it. The only thing I'm really worried about is getting revenged, so Groudon and Conch can both easily revenge me, and I have to choose between sacking or potentially letting something set up. That's the only dilemma with this mon. I think it's a really cool set, and I think it's going to work out in this game. Finally, we have Mamoswine. Not going to sack it to a random grass knot from Heliolisk this game, because I was stupid last time. This is basically the same set. I didn't, except I took off Superpower and put Knockoff. Again, I have Knockoff all over the place, and I feel like it's going to be nice in this game. This is just really good to just do damage, just in case this Groudon gets up a Rock Polish, because a Jolly Rock Polish Groudon does outspeed Coco. I do need to keep Ice Shard in the back, because Ice Shard does a solid 40-ish% to Groudon, and once I get it chipped down, I can always revenge it. Dragapult can never set up if I just have Ice Shard around, because Ice Shard does like 70-ish%. This destroys Heatran, because Heatran was a little scary for my team at this point, and it just has really good coverage against this team. Again, he doesn't have the greatest physical walls in the entire world. There's Uxie and Kiss, as I have been mentioning, but they're not that scary, and I can take advantage of those mons, especially with stuff like Melmetal. So I wasn't too worried about it. But that's the Mamoswine set, and that's going to wrap it up for this team builder portion. It is a little bit longer, yes, but again, it's playoffs. I wanted to make sure I got everything out here. Again, endgame is going to be a mix of Coco, Lunala, maybe Melmetal if it's still around, and even, like, everything's just, it depends on what he brings and how I play. It's kind of on the fly thinking, you know what I mean? But that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get into this battle. Alright, here we are in the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Ultra Player. Let's start off by crossing stuff out. There is a Skuntank again, a Heliolisk, no Cloyster. I actually thought Cloyster was going to come. No Uxie, no Venusaur, and no Dragapult? No Dragapult, okay. In his last video, he said he had a Dragapult set that he was hiding, and I thought he'd bring it this game, but I guess not. This is fine. I scouted his video for a bit. I know he scouted mine. My view count went up for that video. No Uxie. We gotta think about what we want to do in terms of lead and stuff. I said Toad is going to be a lead, and I think Toad is still going to be the lead. It's decent here. Yeah, let's do that. Get up rocks and then go from there. I want to see how I want to break down this game. Coco's not nearly as important. It's still good. Mamoswine's really nice. Icicle Crash looks really free. Like, stupid free. Melmetal looks like it's actually going to do stuff here. And Mandibuzz, I'm going to need for Conk and Groudon. Okay, so we'll lock in, and I'll cross out the rest of the stuff. Again, good luck, have fun to my opponent. Hopefully this goes well. Our last playoff game, we haxed Aquarius in the regular season and then got unlucky in the playoff game. Hopefully that's not the same here, but knowing my luck, that's probably what's going to happen, and it's going to be deserved. We see Heliolisk lead, that's fine. I'm cool with that. How I want to play this, I'm not sure yet. This. I think I got everything. Cool. I can either get up Rocks or Earth Power this. It's going to be one of the two. I like Rocks. He does have removal and Kiss, but it's not great removal. My team doesn't like this thing too much. Let me get up Rocks. If he stays in a Grass Knot, good play. They don't, awesome, we get up Rocks. And they get to go out into the Conch. Okay, that is scary. But we do get Rocks up at least, which is cool. Are they going to be the Flame Orb set? They are not. Part of me wants to knock off knowing that information. And a part of me wants to go into Mandibuzz because they are not that set. Conkeldurr. They're not Guts. Let me knock and see what they want to do. So we'll get rid of whatever item this has. That does nothing. It's leftovers. Are they bulk up? They knock off themselves. Okay. Cool stuff. I'm going to switch out into Mana Buzz, I think, and then just pivot. Or I could just go Coco. Coco, again, isn't really doing much. It's doing some things. Okay, I'm going to go Mana Buzz. And U-turn out. Keep this healthy. Because if Sun's not up, then I can switch into Heatran pretty freely. They go for knock again. Good play. Not going to do much, but good play. Knock off my boots. I think I just U-turn here. They could just stay in, but I think it's fine anyway. I could also foul play. Foul play looks decently free, but I think I just U-turn. If they stay in, I could just go back out in the Toad. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do if they stay in. I might just go Coco. I don't think my Scarf is necessary now because they didn't bring Venusaur or the Cloyster. They withdraw. Perfect. So we get a free pivot out. They're going to send in the Heliolisk. Cool stuff. And I get to get some momentum. I'm going to go out into... I could go Melmetal. I could also go just right back on the Toad, but I don't think I like that play. It's either Melmetal or Coco. I really like Melmetal a little bit later in this game. So I think I'll go Coco. Yeah. I am naive nature, which means this whatever move this wants to throw at me is going to hurt. Heliolisk. I think I just Gleam. Against this team, yeah, I'm just going to Gleam. I could also Volt Switch. I don't really not like that play. I like Gleam. Yeah, let's just attack this. Oh, this is going to hurt them a lot. It does over half. Yep. They Hyper Voice. If this is Specs, it kills. It is not. Cool, we do live. And I can just throw off another Gleam. I don't care if they go into Heatran. It doesn't really bother me. The fact that this thing is low is really nice. If I could even kill this, it'd be even better. And this is a pretty offensive team I have. And the less threats that Ultra Player has, the better. In terms of switching in. Because stuff like Skuntank isn't really annoying to switch in. They actually save this. They're going to go into, I assume, Heatran? Yep. They're going to take Rocks, and they're going to take this Gleam, which is going to do 2. And then I'm going to get out of here and go into Toad. I'll save this. Go into this. Right? Yeah, that's a play. A Sun is not up, so unless they're Power Herb or they click Solar Beam right now, they're not going to get much out of the turn. Or they could get up Rocks. That's also not a bad play. They could, double into something. Let's see what they want to do. They go for Body Press. Don't think this does too much. No, that does nothing. Awesome. I could knock off, I could Earth Power. I kind of want to just Earth Power this. Yep. I don't see a great switch in besides Kiss. This is going to be the Conch. Okay, that's fine. This will take some Earth Power chip, which is cool. That does some decent damage. Now, do I want to go back out in the Mana Buzz? Kinda no. I sort of just want to stay in. I could also go... I don't want to go Coco. That's a bad play. I think I just stay in and attack this. Let's do it. Seismitoad wasn't meant to stay around for too long, and if I can get this weakened, that's great. This is good. They Drain Punch. That's not as good. Does a lot. So yeah, this makes it to where Earth Power will not kill. Toad is... It's still good in this game, but it's... I mean, to a point, it's not really good anymore. I'm just going to Earth Power again. They Mach Punch. Smart play. That's fine, though. Toad dies. Do I just go out into Coco and Volt Switch? Does 41 min if they're max HP, but they could be very spit deaf. I think I'm going to go into the Lunala. Where are they at? They're not Assault Vest, we know. They're like at, ooh, they're still a little bit high. If they're really spit F, Moongeist Beam probably doesn't, it has a chance to not kill, so I'm just going to Psychic. I don't really care if Skuntank comes out, so we'll do that. The only thing is here, Heliolisk is a lot more scarier. They just stay in, so this dies. Cool stuff. That is dead. Don't have to worry about that running around. Skuntank comes out now. Okay. That's fun. That is like completely okay. I switch out here. I go into either Melmetal or Mandibuzz. If I go Melmetal, I get a really free Earthquake. Like, it's super free. Does this thing learn Will-O-Wisp? I'm not scared of a fire move. I am scared of Will-O-Wisp. Skuntank. It does not. Okay, I'm going Melmetal. If they click the fire move, good play. Let's see it. Play rough. Awesome. This is going to do 0. And now I get a free Earthquake. I could Bash, but I don't mind if Kiss comes in. I do mind if Heatran comes in, so I will Earthquake this. Groudon coming in is scary, but it's still damage. They withdraw. They go into what I assume is Groudon. Or Heliolisk. Okay, they just sack Heliolisk. Awesome. That is really good because I don't have to worry about pivoting around that thing anymore. Now here's the scary thing, right? Groudon can come in, and that's where I don't know how I'm gonna like react to the Groudon. Because Melmetal's still really good in this game. Let's think about this. Melmetal, let's get you back up on the calc. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I think if Heatran comes out, I just take my kill. If Kiss comes out, I just kill it. I think that's Groudon. Oh, that's Heatran. Okay. I think I'm just going to stay in and take my kill here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do I want to do that? Kiss becomes really annoying to switch into if I lose health on this, but I think I'm just going to Earthquake it. Yep. We're going to do it. They Lava Plume. I will live this. And I will get a fat Earthquake off. I'll do a lot. That's not even that bad. They don't get a burn. They are Shuka. Good to know. They might live this now. They did take some chip, though, so maybe not. They just die. Awesome. Yeah, I think that chip's going to help out. I got a crit. I don't know the calc on that. Oh, no, not again. I want to calc it. I want to know. Shuka Berry. Earthquake. Oh, that's... Well, if you're max HP, it's a roll. If you're max HP, it's a roll. So, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. At this point, I just stay in with this and just kill things. I could switch out, but I don't want to let them set up. For free, at least. And if I get chip on this, I can just win the game. So let's bash. They Earthquake, so I will die to this. I guess I should have switched out, but it's fine. Do they show anything? They show Life Orb. Okay. Good to know. Do I need Lunala for things? I go into Lunala and Ice Beam, right? And the reason I do that is because if I get chip on this, I can win the game. So we'll do that. It won't kill the Groudon, but I have my shield anyway, so it doesn't really like matter. I could Calm Mind if I'm feeling myself, but I think Ice Beam is just better. It's the most damage I can do to Skuntank too, so that's a good scenario to be in. Does a lot to Kiss. So yeah. They withdraw, that's smart. Back out in the Skuntank, I assume. Yep. They're going to take rocks, they're going to take this Ice Beam. Let's see how much this does. That does nothing almost, jeez. Alright, so I'm going to switch out, go into Mandibuzz. And I'll U-turn out. So this is good, this is good. They crunch, okay, that does like nothing. They get a defense up, I don't think it's going to matter. I U-turn out here. Yeah. If I'm faster, how does that play out? If I'm faster, I think I just sat Coco. U-turn. They play rough. Oh, it might matter if this kills. It doesn't. Awesome. And they're faster too, which is even better. They get an attack drop too. That's only fair. This will do like nothing. But now I get Mamoswine. Or I go Mamo, or I could go Coco. And just Gleam. Well, no, I don't really like that. Well, nothing kills me, so I think I just go Mamo, yeah. Mamoswine, Skuntank, you're physical. You're probably not max attack. You're not doing too much. I'm going to Earthquake this, I think. Yeah. Well, we'll see if they're faster. Definitely not over. I'm faster, so this dies. Awesome. Skuntank's dead. Alright. How do I play this out? They see I'm Life Orb. Not scared of Kiss in the back. I'm a little scared of Groudon still. They go out into Kiss. That's fine. They do not show boots. Toga Kiss. I believe... Oh, what does Toga Kiss get move-wise? Does get Grass Knot. I want to scout for that. Mandibuzz is doing legit nothing. So I go out into Mandibuzz here. And just sack it. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see if they got Grass Knot. They wish. Okay, that's fine. Wasn't expecting that, but that's cool. I think I just U-turn now. Yeah. They're faster. They're going to kill me. That's fine. Alright, well, that's good to know that they have that. Tells me they're probably more defensive. That wishes, I guess they get back up to full, sure. I could go Lunala and Calm Mind in front of this thing. I could just go Mamoswine too and just do the damage. I don't believe this thing's gonna have Grass Knot. And if they do, does it even kill Swine? Oh, it's got a chance, yeah. Let's... Yeah, let's go on the mouse one and just do it. I'm positive I'm faster than this. I crash. This has a chance to kill. If it's max HP, a 120 defense, it's like a 50-50. If they're anything less, it's exactly 50-50 actually. Probably should have just crashed there, because that would have killed it with the rocks chip. So maybe I misplayed. Lunala's shield is still intact, which is a really big thing here. I am faster. I hit. We'll see how defensive they really are. So they tank that. They're really bulky. I take the life orb. Oh, I get a flinch. I'm so sorry about that. That is so massive. Because now I can just, I can shard for free. I could also crash, but I think shard is just freer. No, let's crash. I want to see if, I just want to see. I crash, I hit. See, I almost, like, it felt bad, because, like, if I missed, it would have been justice. Kiss is down. Grounded can still win, but the chances are just getting lower and lower. We already know their life orb. I just shard. Get damage off on this. So yeah, we'll do that. They can't set up, like, it won't work. They don't have enough health, and I'm in a position to where they can't, it just won't happen. I feel so bad about that flinch. Like, I will go, like, looking at the hacks in this game, the Heatran, the crit on the Heatran really only mattered if they were really fat defensively. They did have body press, which does make me want to believe that they were, so that's why I'm like, oh, that probably matters. That flinch 100% matters, even if they don't kill me in that scenario. I shard, yeah, get the damage off. Put it in Lunala range. Oh my gosh, that does so much. Not even a crit, too. They Earthquake, this will kill me, but Lunala is guaranteed faster. Ice Beam is a guaranteed kill from here, and that will wrap up the game. I could even go Coco and Grass Knot. Who would I want to give the kill to is basically how this is going here. We could give it to Lunala, I guess. GG to Ultra Player. I'm sorry about that flinch on Kiss. That definitely mattered. But we're just going to Ice Beam and kill this. And wrap it up, and that's going to be it for Ultra Player season. I just want to see something real quick. I'm going to move Ice Beam just because I want to see the animation. Yeah, I like seeing it, just in case for, thumbnail reasons. But, yeah, GG, make sure to go check out his link. It will be in the description below. I know who we face next week, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. We're going to move on to semifinals and a close 2-0 win against Ultra Player. I don't know what to say. I just could apologize, like, repeatedly, but, you get the gist. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't. I'm glad we won. I kind of wish it was a little bit cleaner. I think last game was a little bit worse, but still. Anyway, again, I'll see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's gonna wrap it up for the video.